So, welcome to my channel, and today we'll be discussing about the recent data engineer questions asked in the TCS interview. And anyone who is a fresher or with 2 to 3 years of experience can refer this video. So, before starting the video, I would like to request you to subscribe to my channel and also share with whoever you feel this bring values to. So let's start. The first question is like, what is your current project and your roles and responsibilities in your current project? If you're a fresher, it must be they'll be asking you give a brief introduction about yourself. But as an experienced, they've asked that what is my current project and my roles and responsibilities in my current project, and this is something anyone can answer or likewise according to their experience. What I have answered was I worked as a AWS data engineer, and my role was more of creating data ingestion pipelines where I was fetching the data from the REST APIs, and I was working with S3 buckets and other services of AWS. And you can answer this accordingly. So we'll move to the second question. So the second question is write a Python script for a given list L1 and print the count of each element in the list. So let's say we have a list L1 with multiple fruit names here. So let's say apple. So it should give apple and the count of the apple is 3. So likewise we need the output. So we can create an empty dictionary here and we can traverse over the list, and for each item we'll be traversing. If the item is not if item we are encountering the item for the first time, we'll have the value as 1, and if the item is already present in the list, we'll just increment the value of that particular item as 1, and at the end you can just print the key and values for that particular dictionary. That's how you can answer it. You can try some different approach as well, whatever seems fine for you. So the third question is like, given a string uh, A, like consecutive letters, write a code to provide the output like below. So it should be A4, B2, C3. So let's say you can see the count of A's here is 4. So the output should be like this. So we'll just have the string, have a string, an empty string initiated with name result, and the count should be 1. This will be our counter, and what we'll be doing is we'll be traversing over the string, and we'll be checking if the index and the previous and the letter of the previous index is equal. We'll just increment the count with 1, and if not, we'll just add that particular letter and the count to the result, and then we'll again initialize the count with 1, and again will be in the follow for the last letter, which we won't be able to add that particular list particular result in our string result. So for the last letter we'll be adding the result here outside the loop, and then we'll be printing the result. So this is the simplest way you can, like simplest approach you can answer this. So this is the fourth question. It was more of a theoretical question, but yes, I would definitely say if you're going for a data engineer role, PySpark is a must, and that's something even the interviewer mentioned. So they've asked the data types present in PySpark. No need to give all the data types present here, but you can name few which are really obvious. Like let's say primitive data types, you can say string, integer, float, double, boolean. Um, and you can also mention complex types where for instance you'll be always, whenever you're working with a big data or you're fetching any data from the REST APIs, you'll be working and dealing with the all the JSON files and the nested structure there. So for those we have some complex data types in PySpark, let's say array type, map type, and struct type, which are commonly used, so you can name them as well. And the third, if you want, you can also name the data type as null type. So this is on you. You have to be thorough about PySpark whenever you're giving an interview as a data engineer. Okay, so yes, this is the fifth question. How will you flatten the JSON file using PySpark? Okay, so this is something you can answer like one approach can be you can create a Spark data frame and you can have a nested schema defined there, and you can according to that schema you can flatten your JSON file. One approach is that you can answer this likewise. Let's move ahead with the other question. It's sixth question is AWS Glue script can be created using which language? This is also not very technical. So since I had experience with AWS Glue, they've asked me this question. So you can answer this as we are typically creating scripts there, and two languages are supported, which one is Python and the other is Scala. So this should be the answer for this question. You can add the advantages of using any of them. Okay, so here comes the seventh question, which was mostly about SQL window function. So they mentioned SQL window function and its implementation to segregate sum of sales based on the month. So you can write an SQL query like here we have a table with three fields: product, sales date, sale month, and sales date and sale amount. So you can do here is you can just select product, sale date, and date trunc is one of the function where when you want to show the date as specific month, specific week, or specific year, uh, specific day, you can use this function. So I've used date trunc here. Since we want to segregate the data based on the month, we'll be doing that. Date trunc month, this is the sales date as sales month, this is the alias, and this is sales amount, and this is the window function sum of sale amount over partition by date trunc month. Since we need to group it or partition it for month, we would be using partition by date trunc month sale date as month sales from here's the table name. So this is how you can create a query. So we are moving ahead with the eighth question. Why PySpark used for big data and what are its advantages? So yeah, here you can tell very basic advantages of what PySpark is. Whenever you are working with a big data, you need distributed processing, data processing there. So that's why we are using Spark. PySpark is the Python library for Apache Spark, and that's how you can answer it. You can tell the advantages like it is fault tolerant, scalable, and you need to work on very big data, so you need the job to run uh, um, what we say in an optimized manner and in an efficient manner, so you need PySpark there. So that's how your script will be efficient whenever you're using PySpark. Okay. Uh, so here the ninth question is, I'm not very much explaining the theoretical part of the questions here, but yeah, the ninth question is how to create a data pipeline when fetching data from REST APIs. So you can answer this. Let's start with how you are authenticating the API endpoint, and post that how you're dealing with the source data, how you're doing the data cleaning there, if you're working with the JSON file, if you're flattening it, how you're doing that, what if you're using any data frame or any particular data type. Or you can also add few things like whenever you're working with big data or you're fetching the data from REST APIs, you'll be using pagination there. Pagination is uh, one of the logic. You can explain them how you have implemented pagination in your script. and how you are cleaning the data, how you are transforming the data. So all that data transformation you can tell them. So this is on you, how you can explain them, how you are building the pipeline whenever you're fetching the data from REST APIs. So this was the last question. Here comes the end of the video. I would again request you to subscribe to this channel so that I can bring more such content here, and it will be useful to everyone out there. Also share it with anyone who is a fresher and who has at least 2 to 3 years of experience. They can also refer this video. It will be very useful. Thank you. Hope you like this video. Bye bye.